Hello there, welcome back today to another round of LA Noir. I took quite a long break, as you can see from the save game here. It was the 20th of April last time I streamed it, but I thought it was a good time to continue with the campaign as the Star Citizen patch is still not out, so there's not much interesting stuff to do there, and I thought I'd just continue my adventure here as a detective. Not quite sure where we left off. I don't remember the story parts or beats where we are currently at, so I'm just as informed about that as you are, but we're just going to jump straight in and see where we end up and continue from there, and I'm sure we find a way in the narrative quite easily.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Okay, it seems like we are in a completely new case, which is nice. So at least we are not so confused what's going on here.
I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
That's not the exit.
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated him.
Okay, so I figure I might turn up the volume a little bit so you can understand it a little bit better. I hope you can still understand me, but should be fine, right? I don't want to go into my
I'm going to
journal
memorize
here.
your name and throw my head away.
So let's just, as usual, drive over there and see what it's all about. Okay, that was the wrong exit. No, it wasn't.
Just you wait.
Actually, what's the key to get in the car? F? Nope. E?
You know the way. You can drive.
I hope I haven't forgotten any important hotkeys or anything like that.
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Do you have anything
Someone's
better
little
to
girl.
do?
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't check on it, but well. Okay, it already says murder scene.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Okay.
Thanks.
3, 2, 4. Didn't he say in the back? Or was it on the second floor? Man, I really should start listening better. Oh, well, there's an open door. Oh, hey there, Sonny.
You made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I mean, the graphics are really outdated, but I still love those facial animations. It's really a pity that not more games going for that much detail, even current ones.
That can't be right.
That could be really cool in other games too.
Looks like barbiturates.
Okay, I have no idea what barbiturates are, but I guess some kind of sleeping pill or drugs. Okay.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Maybe. He's a man of style, who knows? Nope, not again. No pills in there.
Barbiturates.
Yep.
What else
Okay,
is rattling
sleeping
around
pills.
in this
Ha.
thing?
Knew it. Aha.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Okay. Well, that's a clue. Let's check the next room.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
I guess there's no foam in our case, so she didn't drown, and it wasn't suicide.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Okay, Doc.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Wow, those eyes are really low resolution. Okay. Can I go for... No, it's just the face there. Oh, another ring.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Take it. Okay, that looks like footprints, but he doesn't care. Or bruises. Maybe it's blood and we don't see it because of the black and white.
Bruising on the forearms and knees.
Ooh, we got his
Look like
reflection
bite
down there.
marks.
That's cool.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her.
Yikes.
Put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
The morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought Surretts and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay.
This is her in this photo? Something else.
Something around here, maybe?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh?
Really think the game was underappreciated when it came out first.
Couldn't take it anymore.
It's so unique. I mean, it's not an awesome game from a gameplay perspective, and the story is
I don't
hit or
know.
miss, but
Julie, she always
generally, I really like
had
it.
so much fire. So much drive.
This is all top end of town stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm
Gives us somewhere to look.
not being very clear.
There.
Nope.
It's okay.
Nothing here. Let's check the other ones.
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Aha.
It's a place to start.
That's something. Have you ever owned a picture with an address that was written on the back of the picture? This seems to be such a common sight in this game. Such a cliche.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Okay, I can't check this one. No, okay. So I wouldn't expect anything now. Alright. Well, we certainly get a lot of information here. So maybe she was killed because of the money? Oh, okay. She's the maid, probably. Let me check the kitchen first. Is anything unusual here? No, that doesn't look really unusual.
Doesn't look like anything.
No. Put it down. There's blood. No.
Don't think this is any use to us. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Seems harmless. Ooh.
Seems irrelevant.
What a big iron. Okay, so I'm going to talk to her.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Don't think she's lying. But, well, maybe about, not about everything, but about something. Okay, let me review the evidence first. What do we have here? Okay, possible suicide. Okay. Some men were here. Depression. Okay. Okay. Well,
was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Well, that's a lie. I can prove it with a prescription, right?
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, she maybe doesn't know.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry.
Oh, okay.
She lived like a movie star.
Her face is too big for her body. This is really giving me the
Does
creeps.
modeling really pay that well?
Ha! Got her there. Okay.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
I mean, there was from the man. I think it's not a lie, but I'm going to doubt it. There seems to
Men
be
and
visitors.
friends, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Yeah.
Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
Yeah.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
Well, probably I should have called her a liar and presented her with a jacket, but I mean, to me it wasn't proof that she was lying.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
She looks really distressed, looking everywhere. She's lying.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung.
Uh-huh.
Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Well,
Thanks, Mrs.
2 out of 3. I'm fine with that.
Very helpful.
done
One of the other
worse.
detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
But I feel that the most important one was the second question. Unfortunately. That information wasn't too helpful that we got there.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Alright, okay. So
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
So I'm looking for more evidence around here, you said, right? Maybe I should knock at the doors? I'm not sure. I guess I can try. No, he's not knocking. Ooh! What's that? Is that morphine?
Mal will be pleased.
Okay,
Well, that's
they
hardly
just threw it away
conclusive,
here.
given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Well,
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
yep.
I think our work is done here.
Nice, okay. So I got that one right. Well, I guess we can leave then. Do, 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 do.
You're behind the wheel. Fine. Where are we
We're going
headed?
Top to bottom.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names.
That's not correct.
Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old
What are you
bulldog who can't
doing?
get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Random car crashes are random. Oh. Let's get right through the trash here. Maybe the back entrance. Actually, I don't know what this location is about. I haven't paid attention. Okay, I can go. Oh, that doesn't look like much. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I guess that didn't make a big difference. What am I actually looking for here? Let me see, what about locations? Commercial clinic for Dr. Stoneman. Okay, I'm looking for a Dr. Stoneman. Can I read that? I don't see any doctors. Oh, yes I do. 5th floor. Okay, I guess I can point at it, but yeah, I've already seen that.
Here, Stoneman,
505.
office 505.
Okay. Well, oh, we got an elevator. That's nice.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yeah, but you would probably have some other problems then. 502, 504. 504. It's always the last door. 505. Oh,
Yes, sir,
nice.
your
These
name?
glass stones. They look amazing.
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
Man, that game was
There's no need to
PlayStation
be
3.
rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Okay, no time to get clues here.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Whatever. I mean, I like snooping around before I talk to
Dr.
suspects,
Stoneman,
but...
we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
It will. Most likely. Okay, so he will lie and we have to show him the prescription. I think that's what's going to happen. Let's see if I'm right about that.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
No, that's okay. 6 months from when? What was the prescription? July 46. I don't know what's the current date, but it's probably just a lie.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Unfortunately not, but...
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night.
Yeah, but you still lied.
I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Okay, I see Benzedrine, but... Okay, and he's got the sleeping pills as well. I guess that's the next thing that will happen here.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I mean, that's no evidence I got there. The sleeping pills and depression thing. I think I'm going to doubt.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know,
No, that's
Doctor.
the wrong line.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Oh,
That'll
okay,
be all
I
for
was
now,
correct.
Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
But I feel that I missed some evidence or something. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to just snoop around. Well,
Doesn't tell me anything.
If the doctor doesn't mind, I'm going to do that here.
Don't think this is anything.
Okay, those are only those two. Oh, he left. Oh, that's nice. Let me get through your paperwork then. No? Aww. Really? Oh, there's something in the... nope, in the basket, I thought. Wow. Oh, he's back? Oh, weird. Okay, can I get some files or something here? Some more information? I know most of it might be... Well, I'll try to get it myself then. Nobody cares? No. Huh. Well, you keep looking at me. Oh, I hear something. Yeah, but that doesn't... I don't think that will be any use.
Junk.
Yep.
Maybe if... No.
I think I've done all. Maybe I have to go back later and I find some evidence on different location. That. Yeah, I guess that would be the case.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
I agree. But there wasn't much I could do about it. I mean, I had already been going through the trash here. I wouldn't expect any sensible private information to be just thrown away in the trash. What are you? Nope. No, Phelps. Whatever you think you're doing here, stop it. Ah, okay. Phew. Ah, those things really worry me. If the game is going to crash or anything. Can I enter from here? Nope. Yeah. I don't think we find anything around here. Okay. Going to eat them. Oh, come on, run.
You drive. I need to go over
okay.
the case notes.
The location is
Do we know
crossed
where
out.
we're going?
So we're not going back here. Maybe we encounter him later on.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
He's driving. Oh, that's a nice store.
I can tell you're lying. Your lips are moving.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Just browsing.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
Oh, what am I supposed to find here? Can I go in there? Nope. Can I go in there? Nope. Okay. So we just have a friendly chat here.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Yeah.
She was found dead this morning.
You could call that. Okay, let me see. What do we know about the boutique? Okay. Is that the store we're currently at? It seems like it, right? So she has a modeling job here. And that's all the information we got. It's not a lot.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Yup. I guess that's true.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
Sure.
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
Heather. Some kind of strategy
These
here?
gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
You're such a creep, Phelps.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Yeah, well. Okay, we don't know anything about her. Well.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Yup. I guess
Henry
that's
is
true.
your beau. Tell us about her.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Friends. Okay. Informed of Mr. Henderson. What does that mean? I mean, I guess that's his jacket and he's involved, but that's far-fetched.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She doesn't look like she's lying, but I'm still going to doubt her.
Look, lady, you need to give me something. Do you know anybody who would have cause to harm Julia?
Oh, that
No.
doesn't sound good.
Really, Mr. Phelps? Julia's my friend. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt her. She's okay,
that
isn't
was
she?
wrong.
That's all
Oh.
for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
And I'm
Now,
quite
wait a
sure.
moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
And I bet that the second question here was quite important for the case, unfortunately. So I would call that screw up. Yeah, never doubt people who look innocent, right?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Unless they aren't.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Corona?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I
Well,
can
at
connect the
least we
call
can
if you
get
like.
maybe some hard
Please,
evidence
thank
there.
you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Alright, I don't think that there will be any more evidence at this location.
You can drive.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
It's also crossed out. That's a straightforward case here.
Nice
For the
move,
time
not
being.
telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
So Phelps is starting to shady up a little bit here. Distortion is really nice from the window. I appreciate that. Oh, do we really need to walk there ourselves? Morgue.
Goddamn Bruin.
That's
Having
where
a
we
season
wanna
from hell.
Oh, right there.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Oh?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Show me. You got gum? No.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Okay. That wasn't what I expected.
Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over.
Oh, no interrogation.
They have a
please.
guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
We don't have anything
Sure,
on
Mal,
him.
thanks for the lead.
I mean, he is probably the second guy, but... Okay, do I have a different location I can go to? Yes. Okay, receiving hospital. That's where we're currently at. And the police station. Yeah. No. Is there anything else, maybe? Yikes. Ugh. No, I don't want to look at the harmonica again. But it's interesting because he actually said I should have a look at it. Like it's important for anything. But it's not listed in here. Weird. What does it all mean? I need to turn that around. Nope. Can't do anything there. He still got his brain in there. Are you telling me anything?
Contrary to what your partner thinks, I think the LeBlanc angle has wheels. You need to follow it up.
Yeah, I want to, but...
Having a season from hell.
Well, I guess we'll go to the investigation then. So is it right over there? Is that the police station? I think so, right?
Someone ought
Yeah.
to take him home. He's loaded. Remember that dead lady they found under the train?
Where is he?
That guy, Phelps is his name. He solved the case. He booked some barfly for the murder. Are we going to the Mocambo
Hello,
this
anyone
Friday?
around here?
He's a bit of a gangster.
Or is that the wrong station? Ah, that's probably the wrong station. There are some more than one police station.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
That's
We're
so
here
stupid.
now.
Yeah.
I can tell you're lying. Your lips are...
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Well, that's the reception.
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps.
Ah,
Go help him
interview
get
too.
whatever it is off his chest.
Okay, well, I'm really bad at interviews, so I'm going to screw that up
Mr.
probably.
Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I don't believe that for a second, but I don't have anything against that. I mean, I don't know if that's his, I don't know if he gave her the ring. Do I doubt it or do I believe it? I think I'm going to doubt it.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged
That
to
helps.
be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private.
Ooh.
Heather won't have to know.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow. That was not correct. That was sheer luck.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Well, he's looking like... That's not correct. I mean, is that evidence? I'm going to try it. Lie.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name.
That might be correct,
I
but...
think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Okay.
I'm here of my own free will, detective. I'm doing
So
my
that
best
was
to be
wrong.
helpful.
Great.
The last thing I'd want to do is lie.
Who was LeBlanc? That name doesn't ring a bell.
Really?
Nope.
That's everything you need?
No.
I have more for you, detective. I'm sure of it.
Okay, let's just ask him maybe.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
Is that the guy that is dead?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
He's looking everywhere and he's... Oh, I doubt that.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Well. Oh, but
Heather
it was
told us
correct.
that you were in fashion.
That's right.
So I guess if I didn't screw up the second question, we
kind
got
of
more
traveling
information from the third.
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
What was that about?
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
I
Can you
like
pass
that.
this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
We're onto something here. Okay. This time we're driving ourselves.
He's in that car at the lights.
And he's not driving anywhere?
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Great that he's driving the only white car in the whole city. What makes
I'd
it
have expected a
fun?
cat like Arnett to be a better liar.
Wow, what? What are you doing, guys? I'm just stopping here randomly in the middle of the street. Don't mind me. Okay, so stopping.
God, where are you taking us, Henry?
Oopsie.
Damn it, we got
Sorry.
pink. He's off, quick.
What? Didn't see us, did you? Very careful.
Never
I mean,
stepped foot in Okinawa.
it's really a different feeling than playing Formula 1. Way more relaxed. I approve of that. I mean, I really like the Formula 1 game, but it's giving me a headache if I play it too much.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
What are you talking about? I'm driving perfectly. It's just fine. Okay, I guess we're there. Wherever it is.
He needs money and fast.
Leaving the country. Who's
Get
that
in there and
woman?
find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Okay, how did that work? Need to keep my distance and I can hide behind stuff, right? I think I can even get newspapers or something to hide. Okay. Oh. Standing still. Oh. No. Is he in that store? Where did he go? Don't mind me. I mean, I'm just following the red circle here. I don't actually see who I'm following there. I don't think I need to. Oh, to go right, turn here? Uh-oh. Where did he go? Okay. Was he in the building or was there another... Oh, I have to do the whole passage again. Yeah. Can I at least skip the cutscene? No? Really?
He needs money and fast.
Oh.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Okay, alright, there's a guy. I try to focus on him more and less on the red dot. That got me confused. He's not looking back, is he? Ah, he is, okay. Ha, I anticipated that just right. Okay, so that's where he's going over the street. Too many cars, he won't suspect anything. Okay, so we're going to do that as well. Just run over here. Oh, you don't see me. Okay, he's turning right there. So yeah, it was one corner too early. It's really close. Okay, there he is. Alright. Yeah, leaving the country. Knew it.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be
Very suspicious.
1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Don't need any more information.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What do you get?
Oh my god. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Okay. What does the dearest Beverly with love and affection always S? Is that an S? I'm not sure. Well, he's not saying anything about that. Who is S? Doesn't tell me either. Oh, it's a train ticket. It's not even a plane. Yeah, I guess flying was rather unusual at that time. Okay, let's first use the telephone over there. Maybe get some new information. Yes.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station.
Oh, okay, what
They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred
Okay.
Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, ma'am.
Well, I think I'm going to talk with him first and let my other colleagues wait a little more. They have time.
That's that cop. He's like a decent guy.
Where's our car? Alright.
You can drive. Do we know where we're going?
I want to follow that lead first.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
Yeah,
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames
I mean,
always equals problem.
He is in trouble there, but I don't think it's actually connected with the murder. It's just, it doesn't seem like he would be the kind of guy.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Ooh, I have a gun,
Wallace,
so I can make
go
them stop.
left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Still too far away. Yikes. That took quite some time. Oh. How do I get covered? Is it? Ah. Control.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Are there any targets on me? Don't think so.
No, he's there, right there.
Hello. Yes, maybe one.
Stay down.
Come on out. Ah, okay, that was a good move. Have to admit it, going low there. What?
Find some cover.
I can see that. The other guy's still right next to me.
Throw out the guns.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Alright.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
Going around this corner. Never. Ah. That was useless cover. Okay. So we killed a few guys, nice.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all
So
yours
you
now.
owe me now.
We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store.
Ah,
He
maybe
got
that's
4
where the
years.
ring was from.
I missed his partner, though.
So
His partner?
that makes sense.
Big guy. I
Uh-huh.
had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Whoa.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
You think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Thanks.
This case
Big
is
help.
getting
You haven't done
more
too badly
complicated
yourself.
by the hour, by the minute. So we're going to a boxing club or something? Man, if we do, I know I have to fight him in a boxing match.
You drive.
I'm not sure if I
We
like
need to go
that.
over the case notes. Fine. Where are we headed?
Well, let's get back to the station then. Low poly faults.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town. Tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Maybe, or the ring. Coin collection, silver pillbox, fountain pen, gold camera, hardbound Bible, clothing, bond center, silverware, pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Our net is a cad.
Okay. So he bought it.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Okay, and the cigarette case.
It's
I
here.
think that's enough.
Our net must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
I think that's all. So all that stuff was stolen. And it was all in that one guy's possession. So where are we planning to go? Eastern residence. Okay, that's the... interesting. So we are not going after him right away. Going to the victims first. Maybe they have an idea.
That's the cop.
Side of the building. Well, exercise is not bad.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
I mean, at least the victims should speak the truth, right? Hope. Oh, it's a big
You and
conspiracy.
Rusty have been having
Everyone's in on it.
discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps. Nice house.
Not too shabby, but I guess if you own such jewelry, that's to be expected.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
What was
Hi, I'm
that?
Mrs.
That was
Eastern.
creepy
How may
as...
I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Did you see that
Yes,
face for a
of
second?
course.
Ugh.
That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, do I believe
Why
her?
would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink,
Oh
please?
man, that's a job where you can drink and drive and do whatever you want, I guess. Okay.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Okay, we know it's only worth 10,000. So I guess there's some insurance fraud here, maybe? Yeah, I'm just calling her a liar. I have numbers here.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Ephraim?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case.
Who is he?
I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Well, we got that one right. Okay.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
No. What are you? No. At least 1 year ago. Do we know if that's wrong or right? Covering 12-month period. Okay, so it can't be at least 1 year ago because it's on that list, right? You're lying again, man.
I think you know more about this burglary than
Liar,
you
liar,
let
pants on
Mrs.
fire.
Ephraim. There isn't an insurance claim involved, is there?
Are you accusing me of having my own home burgled? How dare you? What possible
Please
proof
be
do you have
right.
for this scandalous remark?
I'm not completely sure about that, but if it is right, then it could really help us.
I would appreciate it if your friend finished his drink and the
Didn't
two
I
of
prove
you
it?
left.
That she lied. Awesome.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Ephraim. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
Mm-hmm.
This morning at work.
Okay.
Oh,
She was
mother
wearing
and father
one
divorced.
of the
I took my
stolen
father's
rings.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Okay, well, at least we got her in. Do I have to drive?
KTI Radio is a member of the ACB network, American
I guess.
Century Broadcasting, broadcasting at 760 kilohertz.
Wonder if he's actually there. See, I still know how to drive.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Yep.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous.
I don't
Both
think
of
they have
you.
a mother.
There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
A lot of traffic here. Ooh, parking cars and stupid drivers. Sorry. else. He's living the life. Further stuff there.
Siren call, use it.
Please don't sue me. Oops. Very cool. Good thing about this open world here, the street layout is really straightforward. You can just follow the general direction and you're not getting lost or anything. I really appreciate that. Okay. Oh well, no, it's not the Girius. Is it? It's hard to tell. Maybe it was very modern at that time.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Ooh. Got an extra achievement here, nice. I'm going to beat him up. I know I will.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Ooh. I'm from the police.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
30, right? Okay. After you? No? Okay.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
We got our elevator music at least. He's not letting her go. Oh. Okay, he's on the run. Oh. Nope, not anymore. Oh, is that the set?
LAPD, Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air.
Yeah. Can't see anything, but just pressing the down button here.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Come on, you can do that faster. Nope. Okay. Ah, no. I'm bad at this, sorry. Actually have to balance there. Okay, I did it. Yeah, I mean, he was waiting to get it coming. Phelps, really? You're so gullible.
Looks
Oh,
like
he's
he
not
got
bad.
you good, Phelps. Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
First, let me have a
Missing
look around
something,
here.
Henry?
If I may. Well, start with the luggage here. Yeah. No. Okay. That was a little hard to pull off. Okay, we got the train ticket. Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
We got maybe one of the stolen items.
Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, sure. Anything else? Nope. Well, I'm not done here.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Champagne glass, okay. expect that to be...
It doesn't appear to be connected.
There's something here, right? No papers? Yeah.
Optimistic call.
Yeah. That was not what I was going for. Oh no, he's kind of stuck again. Snap out of it, Cole. Okay. Really wonder what's happening there. If the game is trying to load something or... It's really scary. Oh, we got stuff lying down there. No? No interesting paperwork. Oh, we got some morphine lying down there. No? Really looked that way. Ah, some there. No,
Oh,
that's a
good to me.
lipstick. See, you can see a reflection here. Star Citizen, take notes. Such an old game.
Nothing significant.
There has to be something around here. But that really does look like... Well, I don't know. To me it looks just like the morphine bottles. Okay, that's where we leave the apartment. That's not what I want to do. Can't go in there. I've been in there, so we didn't get anything here besides the luggage. Something out there? Nope. Seems wrong. Well, there's nothing here. Ah, tried that already. I don't know. Seems strange to me, but I can't find anything. So let's have a talk.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Do we have any proof? That's not proof that he's not in fashion business. That's... Well, it's almost proof, but... That he could got that from somewhere else as well, right? Okay, let me use the intuition here. I feel that this is really important. It's always removing the obvious one. Okay, I'm going to doubt him.
Miss Swanson might be gullible enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Man. Yeah, I think I'm not getting this guy.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop. to get out of that life.
Okay, now he's
Heaven,
confessing?
heaven. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
He looks like he's lying, but could be the truth. Let's spend one more of those. Okay, it's not the truth. I don't have any proof that he's lying, right? Oh, okay, I've removed a lot of stuff here. Going to doubt again.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable.
I mean, at least it made sense.
She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Okay, it was also wrong. I mean, he's lying, but I'm really annoyed by this.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
What? I mean, maybe he's made up or something, but it still that smoking jacket. Okay, I'm trying lie this time again.
Tell me about your
because he lied
first
the
burglary,
first two ones.
and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
What? What? That answer has to do anything with one of the... Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do now. I hate that game sometimes, really. I'm going to stick with the jacket. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense at all,
No such
but...
person. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Oh, okay. Well, Henderson is the doctor, but how was I supposed to prove that? It's just weird. I mean,
You know the way. You can drive.
Just gave me
Fine,
the name
where
so
are we
that the
headed?
game continues. He had no reason to do that.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend.
What are
Cut the
you
guy some
doing?
slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
He says murder. Murder,
Alright. I have no idea what I should ask him. I mean, the only involvement I have with him is that I was just told that he is Henderson. So I don't think I'll get him. There's no way. I mean, probably if I had questions right before I got something.
To make this all better.
get over with it.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him,
Yes.
or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
What's the difference?
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
She's
So
really
glad you
pretty.
came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough.
He's married with that old...
She never really cared for me.
I didn't get
Doctor,
any
I'm
information
afraid
on
you're
that
under
case. I totally screwed that up. I'm sorry, guys.
The
That's
practice.
not my brightest
You'll call
day here.
Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
Aww.
I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's a confession.
What have I done?
Oh, what are you? Really?
Didn't see that coming.
Oopsie. Well, case closed. Is that a... Oh, okay, I'm just going to call.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman,
So
1646
the big guy is still
Ivor
on the
Street,
run.
Hollywood.
I forgot
En
his
route,
name.
Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
I'm not
Last
that
known
guy.
address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Okay, I guess we're going to beat him up.
We have an address
before
for the
we
runner.
Let's try and
close
wrap
the
this
case.
up then.
Yep. Just what I was thinking. Let's wrap this up. I mean, I have to complete that before I can finish the stream, right? I won't let you hanging here. And...
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the
Phelps
romantic,
is so
Phelps.
mysterious.
Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Should I have a
Thank
look
God I
at the
didn't park
body?
there.
All
That's
these
probably
people, vultures off.
not of any concern anymore.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
Yeah. How did boxing work? No idea. I think it was left mouse, punching, right mouse, evading, and then Q or something if you're close enough to tackle. Yeah, we figure it out. It's another nice building here.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off.
If there was
We'll take this out of the street.
any doubt that he's your guy. Okay, so I'm just
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
I can hear the harmonica.
Pull.
Yep.
You hear that?
And it's getting louder. There he is. And he's going
Wilson
to run.
Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
What the? Okay. So where did he go? Up here? They are always running. Why can't they just get arrested peacefully? Did it? That way? Nope. Still up. Up, all the way up to the roof.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Come on, I hit him. How many times now? Alright, he's down.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that
Okay,
impact on a
creepy
lot
old
of
guy.
Christ, it's cold.
Oh man.
You guys did good work here
Really
today.
creepy.
Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
I think that was really mediocre here. Let's see. What's our rating? Well, it's a 3. Done worth. Okay. So with that, I'm going to take a break here. Thanks for stepping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did so, consider following the channel. And with that, see ya.